Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. My name is Joe. Drink of the day is Tenzing Peach and Honey Melon once again. And today I really wanted to try out the Vivi with the new full Alabasta package. Is this going to be the best way to build this deck? Is this better than the removal build? Well, I'm not sure yet, but this combo does feel really solid and it gives you a really good odd curve. And I've fully built into that odd curve in this list. I'm not playing the Kobe. I'm not playing the Cavendish. They're really good on 4. But with this exact build, because we've got the Igarum as well as the Vivi for more Alabasta search, we really want to just be going 5 Don UY Nami, 7 Don Vivi Chaka Pell. Then from 9 Don, you've got more options. You can also drop Ben on 7. He's fine. And I've got the Mihawk for 9, just to have a nice 9 Don play. Removing a 7 hits most things. There's not that many 8 costs in the game at the minute. So other than Whitebeard in Ace and unremovable cards that the Emu might play, this does remove everything when you play it on 9. And if you end up on evens, well, we have Shanks that you can drop on your 5th turn on 10. This is broken into most top-end decks because you get to remove theirs, develop your own. And if their top-end had 10,000 power or less, or 11,000, you've got this Nami on the board. I mean, you get to rush with this as well, which is just insane. I'm as yet undecided on whether this package is better, but it does feel pretty good. The extra draws and the double attack, sniping card out of your opponent's hand, it just generally feels pretty congruent with what this leader wants to do. And it makes the matchups where the removal is bad less unplayable. Because into Emu, when you were on like Rayleigh, as well as Beckman, like Emu felt really bad. It felt really, really tough. But these are cards that aren't removal based. And we now also have unblockable. So previously you had to kind of just lock into Roger. But now you have searchable, unblockable on a 2k, which makes the matchups where the unblockable is important, like Ace, like Emu, just that little bit easier to come by. I've also squeaked in 2 Puddings because I think the card's broken. I know a lot of Vivi players don't particularly play Pudding, but I just think the card's insane. It's won me so many games, and I was playing Ranked today, but everyone on Eastern is just playing new stuff. So I've played for as long as I can for work, and I've got some pretty solid games. I've got a game to Mihawk. Got to give him to Blue Yellow Nami. Not sure what else is going to make the cut yet. I haven't edited this, but at least those 2 games are into top meta leaders, I think. Anyway, that's enough waffling. I think this is pretty exciting for Red Blue Nami, Red Blue Vivi players to have another way to build this deck with the Igarum and the Vivi Chaka Pell package. Is it going to be better than just playing like the Kobe Cavendish removal style? I don't know. We'll have to see, but this is a lot of fun. Okay, got to get him to Mihawk. This should be tough because they are a 5 life 6k leader in this matchup because we are Slash for some inexplicable reason. It's because Vivi has a Slash weapon. She has like the little discs, right? I know why it is, but it's still goofy. We've got lots of searches. No targets of really any kind, but I think we can keep this. We really want to see our perfect curve here. We've got 1 part of it, and we've got 3 searches to try and fix. That's not very helpful. I'll take the block in Nami, because that is an okay backup. Coffin Boat, Perona, very nice. Good start for our opponent here as well. Very good start. Now, he is weak to removal, but the 5-cost Toshigi is going to be a bit of a pain, I suspect. That's a really nice one to find. That is a really nice one to find. I want the knowledge. Are we going to have the Vivi? Okay, we don't have the Vivi yet. Is there ever a reason to turn this now? Play this and just turn it immediately? Because I really want to see 5-cost Vivi. Would he ever ignore it? He wouldn't. Oh, no 5-cost Vivi. Shit. That's not good. I'll take another Igarum. Yeah, it's not good. We really need to see perfect curve in this matchup because it's so hard to beat Mihawk, right? He's just so... He has so many cards and so much efficiency. It's kind of tough. I imagine we'll see a swing into the Igarum from the Perona. Or consider countering. It's like, we are Lauren Beppo. Okay, we got Lauren Beppo out the wazoo. We are going to need to see our Shanks. And I think I've already bottomed 1. It's not looking good, Chief. It's not looking too good. I think I will defend this from the Perona swing. Because if he ignores it with the leader, we can potentially find the Vivi. Sure. No Vivi. That's decent, though. That is very solid for our 9-don turn. Well, we don't have a lot going on here. Another Igaram. Sure. We'll clear Perona. Always nice to clear the Peronas. Stops him doing anything too crazy with them. And then I imagine he'll take the first swing. Cool. Your turn. Now we'll see what comes out. Could be Carrot. Could be a Toshigi. All good plays. All good plays. But if he swings life, we take. If he swings into board, we just have to trash one card. Which at this point, I think is Igaram. Look at the Perona. Hoping for no Toshigi. Toshigi's the card I don't want to see. I mean, that's a good card too, but it's not too good. It's not too good. Okay, he does have the Toshigi though. That's going to get to swing at least once. Eight to 5, absolutely, sir. Another Vivi, not the worst. Well, here's the blocker we needed, but that's okay. Vivi into Chaka Pell. You got a bottom a card. Boop. We draw 2. Another Chaka Pell is interesting. We have another combo. But I feel like this Mihawk is going to be the best play next turn. We'll do this and put this here. Now, do I want to swing first with the Chaka Pell? Or first with a Nami? I think the Chaka Pell. So if he doesn't have the counter for this, I mean, he takes the double attack. That's great for us. Then we'll get a 1k out of it, or a 2k out of him, excuse me. I'd rather have it this way round than potentially he takes the first 7 and then has enough counter to counter the Chaka Pell. I think that's right. 8-don, I'm assuming it's going to be Shanks. It's the best play he's got by far. But we do have the removal set up for that in the Mihawk, which is really, really good. If he does go with that. If he swings into balls, we can presumably save. We've got a little bit of counter. Not too much. It's all 1Ks. But hopefully we can get there. If he doesn't play Shanks, there's maybe a world where we go... okay, he doesn't play Shanks at all. Wow. Gotta use this effect. I presume tapping Perona and 1-don. This is frozen, which is a little annoying. It's at 7. It's at 8. Well, I'm not giving you 4 1Ks. So I guess we'll take. I mean, I'm also not giving you 5 1Ks, right? We'll just go to 1. It's not good, but can maybe make something happen. I can probably deal with this Toshigi unless he has Spider's Web. Finally draw a 2k. Let's go to Carrot. Go 9 to 5. We get rid of it. Cool. Go 9 to 6. I can't imagine he'll take this one. That would be pretty mad. Yeah. Uses the event and gives us a 1k. Cool. So he can Lord Beppo next turn. We do not have Shanks. It's not good. But it is what it is. We also do not have counter. It's not good. Yeah, there's the Lord Beppo. Freezes the Chaka Pell. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, the lack of counter has absolutely killed us this game. So I can go 7, 9, 10, 11. I mean, we kind of have to, right? Oh. Can we play, like, triple blockers so that he can't DMG? Can we go for lethal? Probably not. Because the Chaka Pell is cooked. Yeah, you see what I mean, though? The difference between finding the 5 cost of EV and not finding the 5 cost of EV is just staggering. It's truly staggering. I think we have to counter this, though. It's terrible. It's terrible, man. And I still can't remove this. I'm going to play around him not having... Ooh, that's an option now. We can go for putting shit lethal. I don't think that's the move. Do we play around him having... Yeah, if we had Shanks, it's at least a play. So we do actually have enough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have enough counter to get out of a 15. But we don't have the Shanks to remove this Lorpo. So we very much have to just play blockers and kind of cope. Do I have to play 3 blockers? Probably. Probably have to play 3 blockers. Which sucks. Because he can play another Lord Beppo next turn. We have one less guy. It's bad. Does DMG? No, a little bit more. Get rid of the chaka pell. And probably the Nami. We know he has one Lord Beppo. Do we take the chance on him not having DMG? I guess I can swing 8 and then just play the chopper. Yeah, I think that's the best line. Swing 8, get 1 card or 1 life, and then just play the chopper. Why can't I play this? It stops you playing any character cards. Shit, I thought it was just characters with effects. Balls. Well, I guess we're locked in, huh? Damn, I thought it was only effects. You learn something new every day. DMG's not real and it can't hurt me. Damn. I would have completely changed the sequencing. I genuinely thought that was with effects. My mistake, huh? My mistake. If you got the DMG, bro, you've got the win. You get to swing like 20k, right? Okay, I guess either he doesn't have it or he doesn't want it. Ten to 5. Block and sack, I think. Okay, he's a little bit scared now, I think. Resolve, we'll trash 1, we'll trash the chaka pell. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14k. If we go double blockers now, and he DMGs, like the 2 new ones say, she does 3 swings. We can block 1. She'll have to counter the others. We're going to end up countering, like, so much. We have to go for it. Maybe we have to go for it now. Let's go 10. If he takes, we probably just put in 12. Gamble. Or we can go 16. But if he can definitely counter this. So if he takes, it means he has the counter for a 16. Okay, it gives us 2k, 1k. Interesting. No events. If we go 10 again, we're threatening, what, 12 with Nami? He'd need an event and a 1k. He left 2 Don open, which makes me feel like he has at least 1 event. If we go 8, we can still go 8, 11. Or we can play another blocker and just hope he doesn't have DMG. Let's go 8. We had that. That would have been just as good as a DMG, pretty much. 1 Don worse. Let's go 8 again. Waterfall. Okay, so we can't... No, we can't go for lethal now, but we go Vivi into Nami over Nami. I'll bottom... It doesn't really matter. 2 Igorums. And we'll pass. We have 3 blockers. If he can turn them off, I think we're cooked. But we do have more counter now. This is looking better as the turns are going on, which is concerning. 11. So if we block and sack, he can DMG, cost him 1. He has 9 Don remaining. This is at 6, so 5 goes on here to make it an 11. Then he'd have 4 more Dons, so we swing 13, 13. 2, 4, 6. Goes to 11. Go to 30. We have to counter this. 2, 4. Bad manners. Ditcher pudding. Only leaves. Didn't have DMG. Next card. Next card. Sometimes you just got to play around your opponent not having the answer, right? If he had DMG, like, we lose, right? But I think if I go... He did have a brick. But the last life was a Dracoliacosm. If I'd gone for it... No, if we swing the 10... Oh, mate, no, we can never get there, because we swing the 10. And he either counters or takes. And if he takes, he has enough counter with the Dracoliacosm coming out of life. If he counters, we then swing 8. And he takes, but he can counter the 11 because he just draws a Dracoliacosm out of life for 4k. Which is crazy, but... Yeah, I wonder if I could have gone for lethal a turn earlier. Maybe if we swing... Instead of swinging 10 with the Mihawk, if we swing 12. Now, but he had 2k, 1k as well as the waterfall 1k. So no, I don't think we would have got there. I don't think we would have got there. I think playing around, just saying you don't have DMG, I think was the only way. And to be fair, if he had DMG there, right, to rest 2 of them, his split would have still been 11th. It would have been 12, 12, 13. So we'd have had to counter 2 12s. Which... We could have 2k, 2k... 4... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I think we would have lost if he had DMG there. Yeah, I believe we would have lost by 1k if he'd had DMG there. But sometimes they don't have it. Gonna go to Roger. He's taken first away from me. This hand is okay, but I think we can do better. It appears we could not do better. That is diabolically bad. The Shanks is good. Don't get me wrong, the Shanks is very good. I mean, this kind of fixes it. But no Searchers, no Vivi just yet. I need to keep this because this is my play for next turn. I mean, 2 of these is crazy. 2 of these is crazy. That has no targets. He ramps up with the event. Let's go 5 and play out the chopper. Yeah, 2 of these is very, very powerful. It's just, can we get there, right? It's just, can we get there? But this blocker will come in handy. He's not swinging 7. I refuse to believe. Yeah, I'll just toss the Mihawk. I don't want the Mihawk. Bullet. 2 open. I mean... Okay, I mean, 3 Shanks is mental if we can get there. I mean, we've got a good play for next turn as well with the Chaka and Pell Vivi combo. Or Beckman. Both plays very solid. Do I want to swing at this? No, I think we need the block. What's he going to 9? He can Rayleigh, which is pretty good. This 2-Don, I don't think there's events coming. I refuse to believe. But I don't know why he didn't swing bigger. Do I want to swing 5? If he's going to rest it anyway with Rayleigh, we kind of might as well. He's going to go to 3. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I feel like he was just going to rest it anyway with Rayleigh, so we may as well attack 5 there. But I don't have a lot of counter, so that is somewhat concerning. We can defend 6 to 6. Because this is never going to be... yeah, he's only going to have one big swing. Either he goes with a Gaban and swings bigger with the leader, or he goes with Rayleigh and the leader only swings 6 as well. I just don't think we need 3 Shanks. I think 3 Shanks is too many. And I also think I want to do Beckman more. Do I though? Is that true? We can Beckman boot the Gaban. Give Beckman Rush. Can probably boot the Bullet. It's really good if we get there. He's going to be able to play Shanks next turn. But then we can remove his Shanks with our Shanks. And boot him. I think the removal play is better than the Vivi Chaka Pell play, to be honest. Which is unfortunate, because I really want to do the Chaka Pell play. But, let's shoot this down to 6. Beckman it. Reduce this, give this Rush. This is at 4. Just go 7 to 4. There's no way he saves it. Then we'll go 8 lead, maybe a 2k, maybe a life. I want to keep the chopper active for certain. Okay, when we get a 3k event. What a treat. So yeah, this is either the 10 Shanks. I'm guessing 10 Shanks. That's my best assumption. Yeah, indeed. 7 to 6. You know, 2k. And go 1k, 1k. Or we can... I think saving this is good, because it gets to swing another 7 next turn. Yeah, very expensive, but I think I like this move, because we're removing the Shanks. Let's toss the Chaka Pell. Yeah, we'll juice this, give nothing, Rush. Get rid of it. And we'll go 7-7. Cool, counters both. Interesting. Roger. Okay. I'll just save it again. Shanks the second and he leaves. That's brutal. GG's for opponent. Well played. I knew once we started drawing them Shanks, if we can get to the late game, we're going to absolutely cook. We definitely drew well enough. Didn't see the 5-cost Vivi. We saw the 7-cost Vivi combo, but I stand by the Ben being better. If that Gaban had been hanging around on the board, we'd have been in a much worse spot. And in fairness, if he'd Rayleigh'd instead of Gabaned on that turn, he'd have had less cards. But we would have still removed it, but we wouldn't have got to swing the Ben. So it'd have probably been about the same overall, in all honesty. Yeah, because he just swings 6 and we counter with the 1k the same. All the counter would have been the same, I believe. The only difference would have been, yeah, we wouldn't have had Rush with the Ben, but he would have not got the draw with the Gaban. So I don't know, 6 of 1. But yeah, these Shanks are brutal, man. Such a good card. Got to get into Nami. I'm going to take first. I like Igarum, but I don't like anything else in this hand other than the Ben on 7. But we have nothing for 5. And seeing that 5 Don combo is just so important. So I'm gonna mulligan there. Okay, well, we've got the Nami. We just need to find the 5-cost Vivi, and we are gaming. That's not going to help us there. I guess we'll take the Chaka and Pell. It's the only choice. Although I could have took a 2k. But I think having the Chaka and Pell for the 7 Don turn is going to be good. So I'll take that. We at least have the Nami, right? That is the more important of the 2 parts. He's got the Searcher events. Finds a Marco. Okay. And then just puts it on later. Ben Beckman's a nice option to have as well. That can potentially deal with the Marco. We'll swing here, because then he's probably only swinging 5, and I might be tempted to counter. This is next turn, obviously. He's only swinging 5. If he wants to play that Marco. Yeah, and he's not going to have a Don as leader, which is not very helpful for us, because I kind of want to play this. I kind of just want to take. But I know this is a good one to counter. I don't have any cards I want to toss, though. And taking here potentially draws us the Vivi. The blocker Vivi. I think I'll take. Okay, 2k there's. And he also missequenced that, so he lost the draw. Thinking about it. I had it in my mind that he was getting the draw because he was going to play the Marco first. But he did missequence. So it is what it is. Igarum, probably not very useful at this point, but he's here. We'll do this. We'll shoot Marco. I can't imagine he'll block. I imagine we get 2 cards here, but that's a pretty good result. And if he does block, then he's removed his play for us, right? Which is also not bad. Also not bad. But yeah, the difference between getting the 5-cost Vivi as well on this 5-Don turn and not getting the 5-cost Vivi is really, really big. Because that interaction where you can just block and give a 1k is so good. The fact that he's given us 2 cards there is also so good. I'm expecting 5-cost Nami this turn. But he doesn't have it. He only has a young girl. This is another Marco. Must have something to do then, because otherwise I feel like you'd keep that Marco. Unless he's just going to swing really large. Which, in that situation, you will see the difference in not having the Vivi, because you can get out of that for 1 card, which is crazy. Yeah. Pudding scares me, but, like, giving up 3 cards here is terrible. It'd be like Koza. I guess it's not the worst, because we're going to draw some back with the Vivi Pell combo. 7. Oh, and yeah, we give up all 3 2Ks, though. And we don't have any. I'm going to take. Because if I give up all 3 2Ks, we're, like, taking the Marco swing anyway, if the Marco swings. And it forces the Marco to swing, but I don't know. Okay, the Marco does swing anyway. Well, let's give up the Koza. We're definitely not taking that one. But that definitely works out better for me. I think we can take this out and still play the Chaka Pell combo, which is good. Can shoot this down to 3k and swing the Nami into it, which is nice. She'll go this into this. He is to lose a card as well, which is fine. Takes 1 option out of his hand. And we've got the Ben for later if he does choose to, like, save this Marco for some reason. But you see what I mean about having that blocker. It's so important. We're going to draw 2. Shanks is great in this matchup. If this game does go on a little bit longer. Reduce this. Give him rush. Reduce this. I think the more important thing here is kind of unironically removing the Marco. What's he going to do next turn? It's probably just Robin next turn. I'm going to go lead first. See if he wants to take the double attack. Go down to 1. Because if he doesn't, then the Marco clear is guaranteed. But he does. Well, let's see if he wants to save the Marco for 2 cards. Sorry, 3 cards. No. Cool. He has 1,000 in hand. Hoping for no pudding, but I'm not holding my breath. Okay, it's just a red rock. That's absolutely fine with me. Then are we going to see an 8? No, just a 6. Again, that's fine with me. I think I'll toss the Sanji here. Or Chopper, whatever he is. Yeah, we'll toss the Chopper. And then 2 for Nojiko, I'm guessing. Bounce the Nami would be reasonably annoying. Yes, indeed. Okay. Well, Vivi Nami is not the worst. We can also just Ben this young girl. Get that out of here. If I had the 1-cost Vivi. Sorry, the 5-cost Vivi, that would be good. Maybe we can Igarum and try and find it. Because we don't, strictly speaking, need these Dons because of his leader effect. Swinging with this doesn't actually do anything. So let's go with the Igarum. Okay, well, we don't get the 5-cost Vivi, but we do get another Chaka and Pell, and I think that is just better than anything else we can be doing. Make him lose a card, and we'll swing in for 9 rush again. That seems pretty solid. Shout out Igarum, the GOAT. Yeah, honestly, this might even be better than the Vivi blocker. Although I do really like getting that blocker down. He took a white beard earlier, didn't he? Is that right? There's the Vivi blocker. See if he wants to go to 0. Because once he goes to 0, he can't actually heal with Robin anymore. That player's taken off of the table. It looks like he will counter, which is brilliant for me. 3 cards I will always take. And we've got another Chaka and Pell on the board. Another Red Rock, sure, if you like. Is he going to try and deal with Igarum? He is not. This is Fordon for Marco, then, I'm guessing. We'll do this. Is this Marco? Ah, he just forgot. Sure. This is a Ben Beckman type play. Every single time. Let's get rid of the Kiku. We'll rest this. Do a search. Take a Igarum or a Nami. I'll just take an Igarum. Do this. What do I want to do with these 3 Dons? Is there anything worth playing? I mean, I guess I could have played another Igarum. We can also just swing 7-7 with these 2, which seems good. Yeah, let's do a 7-7 with the VV split. That seems pretty nice. We'll almost certainly get him to 0 here. And then if he tries to Whitebeard up, we have the Shanks. This game's gone remarkably well. Can't lie. He has just played Red Rock the entire game, which is interesting. You want to give me a 1k? He does snap 1k. Interesting. Well, we're living or dying by the top deck. I thought he took a Newgate, but maybe that was another game. Robin, sure, if you like. If you like. Going 9 leader. I'm going to counter this. Give Terracotta, Bad Manners, and Igarum. And he does just leave. Cool. Yeah, next time we had the Ben Beck removal on this. It doesn't even proc the on KO, which is brilliant. We also probably... We might have guaranteed lethal there. If we start with like 7 from the VV. And given that he's drawing another brick next, yeah, it's almost certainly guaranteed lethal. Yeah, we can go like 7-7 and then the rest. But we also have the removal on the Robin. We can just take it slower. And there is no danger. We'll play to our opponent, but that seemed... I don't know if it was just that he... No, he kind of had his curve, right? He hit the Marco. He didn't do anything on 6. I was expecting the Nami, and he didn't. But he did beat our life anyway. But he would have got an extra 2k or something out of us if he'd have had the Nami. But he tossed another Marco. He could have played another Marco, and I think that would have been better, playing the second Marco. The Vivi into Chaka and Pell combos are actually quite strong there. 9's not a number they love defending. Okay, got a game to ace. We are going first. What a shocker. I like Ben Beckman for 7. Mihawk on 9's okay. I would have preferred second in this matchup. But I think we just need to high roll if we're going to be going first. That is not looking good. That's not looking good. Ben's still good. I still like Ben, but... little sus. Little sus. Hopefully we can see some searchers next turn, because I really do want to find that VV combo. The VV combo is so good. He's got the Ezo. 8's not like the worst, especially if he drops a second searcher. If he thinks he needs to go second search, 8 is actually really good. He is Whitebeard. Okay, he does think he needs to go with double searches. Fair enough. Fair enough. And full clarity, this is an unranked game. Because I did my match into 0 ace and 0 emu through all of my ranked testing. His hand is ass. But, I mean, 8 to 6 when they don't have a Don on their leader. Pretty good. Pretty good, so we'll take it. Next turn, I mean, if we can draw all life the 5-cost Vivi, that would just be the nuts. But even worst case, just playing the Nami, it's okay. We can still swing 6 with it. And he can't really battle into it very easily because of the leader effect, right? Although we would lose the blocker interaction. And I suppose if he Jozus, he does just get rid of it. But if he Jozus, we can, like, bend the Jozu, potentially. Or, I don't know. We'll see. This is not a hand I like to see, though. It's not a solid hand. Trashes Jozu. Must have a lot of 2Ks in hand. Okay, Jozu gonna go up. Cool, your turn, sir. I'm presuming Marco. I'm presuming Cavendish. Okay, Cavendish is pretty good. He's not a blocker, which is nice. We will be taking this 6. We don't really have a choice. I don't even have a 2K, so... You know, it is what it is. Yep. Oh, off the top! What a goat. I am simply the best. That's incredible. It's not the good 5-cost Nami, but it's so much better than anything else we could have drawn. That is the best draw there, by far. We'll bottom just 2 of these Vivis, honestly. We're never playing that many Vivis. We'll do this, give this rush, and then swing for 6. Yeah, he's also got no Don on his leader. That's the thing with, like, the even curve, right? If you don't put a Don on your leader on 2 and just take the first swing, you don't get a Don on your leader on 4. If you Jozu, you don't get a Don on your leader on 6. It's really tough. It's not a good situation for him to be in here. I think putting the Don on the leader would have been much better than playing the Otama. But I can't say that for certain because I can't see his hand, right? If he really thinks that he needs... if he really thinks he needs it, then it is what it is. Okay, so he does go with the Yamato. Don lead. We're swinging 7-7. He's got to draw 2 trash ones first. We've got a really nice play here, though, with the Ben Beckman. We get to clear the Yamato, almost certainly clear the Cavendish as well. Tosses Jozu. Fair enough. I'm sure he would have preferred Jozu right now, but it is what it is. I feel like we're always taking one and then blocking the other. Shit, we'll go... Could 0 cost this? No, but I think as long as... If we can remove both of these, he's not going to have anything to swing, so we can really leverage this VV. So let's take down to 2, and then I'll block and counter this one. No Shanks as well just yet. No Shanks just yet. That's the card I'm really looking for in this matchup. Then, yeah, this 7, we're just going to block, resolve, and then use the leader effect. I think we may need Igaram. We may need more than one Beckman if he whiffs the Newgate combo. I can't imagine him whiffing it at this point, but it's possible. All of these are good cards. I think this is the worst. Because the Igaram, we can use it on 9 to try and dig for a chaka pell combo. The Ben, if he whiffs Newgate on 8, then the second Ben will just remove whatever he plays, which is really good. I mean, there's the Shank, so we've got that for one more turn's time. Let's go with this, trash this, do this, do this. It doesn't really matter in which order we swing because he has leader effect. Does it? Can actually swing the Vivi into this if we wanted to. I don't think I do want to. If he just swings 8, No, I definitely don't want to swing this Vivi. I definitely want to swing this Nami, though. Let's do 6 here, and then we'll swing leader. 7 on 6. He has managed to keep his hand remarkably healthy, I must say. He's managed to keep his hand remarkably healthy. Considering he's countered everything. I guess Cavendish into Yamato will do that. Yeah, if he does have the combo, then we're just going to block toss the Beckman. Probably go with the Igarum next turn, unless we top deck something crazy. Like a chaka pell. You countering this? Surely not, ref. This cannot be correct. This cannot be correct. No, he's just thrown away an extra card for no reason there. Because he gave us 2 cards, then let that go. If he just let it go, he only has to counter 7 on 6, and that's just 1 card. So he threw away this Garp for no reason, basically. It is what it is. Like I say, this is an unranked game, I'm afraid. So he has thrown away 1 card there for no reason. He is Whitebeard, however, which is nice. Will he take the life? No. And then we're just going to see 8. Yeah, the fact that we are not on curve with Shanks just yet makes this first Whitebeard, this is the problem one. This one's a problem. But there's not a lot we can do about it. There is not. There's no card. You can play Red Rock, and it is searchable off 1-cost Vivi, which I cannot show you because it's not in play right now. Red Rock is searchable off 1-cost Vivi, which is nice, but I don't know if it's worth it just yet, especially with the space you need to put this shit in the deck. Just gonna do this, puts the Donald Newgate, very funny. Yeah, we'll just toss the Ben. Just toss the Ben. I think I want to try and find the Chaka Pell combo now. Because if we play the Chaka Pell combo, we don't need to block because he swung here. He should always... I mean, I guess in this situation it really doesn't matter. But we will just let that go and then give him a Ben to save it. Yeah, it really didn't matter in this situation, but it's something to note. What do we get off the top? It's not really what I was looking for. But that's a nice one to have to toss. If I use this card... What's the odds of us actually whiffing? Pretty low, right? Pretty low. But it does lock me into not attacking with leader. Would we ever go like 8, 8, 8? 8, 8, 10. This does lock us out swinging with leader. We haven't seen any Chaka and Pells yet, right? I think the odds of us seeing one are high. I'm going to Gamba. This is a little bit of a Gamba. Okay, we don't get one. We can do the Nami play, though. It's okay. We can just go with a Nami. Yeah, let's just take a Nami. Do I want to play this? I don't think so, because the rest of my body's just better. We'll take the Nami. We'll go with the Nami. Block the minus this. Juice this, give this rush. Shoot this. This is down at 9. We can't really interact with that further, though, because I don't play any more power down. I think we'll go 8, 8, 6, something like that. Let's go 8 with Ben. Yeah, he gets to keep this, but... this Igarum, if it sticks as well, is pretty nice, to be fair. So we can just keep drawing cards, and if it gets attacked into, then it acts as a blocker. Yeah, I thought he might do that. We'll go 6, 8. Could have maybe started with 7 there, but I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going to get 1 card in the life, I would imagine, here. Indeed, we do see the counter on the 6. And then I'd very much assume he'll take the 8. And we have the Shanks for next turn. We can remove the active Whitebeard. Yeah, it does take. Good decision. Pass it over. We've got 1 blocker. We've got our leader effect. We've got the Igarum. This blocker is also going to spring back up active. So if we do end up having to just let the Vivi die, that's something nice. That is something nice. And I am just assuming there's going to be another Newgate, because there's always another Newgate. Once they get the Newgate on curve, it just spirals into them drawing more and more and more Newgates, right? More and more. I mean, and remember, he should still have 1k more in his hand, but it was a bad mistake. It was a bad mistake, but it's not like the worst thing in the world, if you know what I mean. Okay, we've got a Red Rock coming out. This seems like a strange maneuver. Really, bro? Red Rock on the Nami? I mean, I guess he doesn't have anything, but that seems like a terrible play. 6 here as well. He's just not clearing the Igaram. It's crazy. I'm just give him the Koza. Does this Newgate swing? I presume it does, but that's really, really good for us. Marco? Does the Newgate not swing? The Newgate doesn't swing, huh? Well, I mean, it's gone. Oh, shit. I didn't tap the fucking Igaram. We're down a card, I guess. Get this out of here. Yeah, I'm just down a card for no reason there. Well, I'm down a card for no reason. He's down a card for no reason. Yes, we take it. That 6 that he swung into lead, though, should 100% have gone into Igaram. That was a really poor play, I think. But I followed it up with an equally poor play. Here you are. Go 6. Now, funny 6-7. Yeah, I mean, Red Rock Marco's not the worst. He's just going to fill his hand back up. It's not the worst, but it wasn't a good play, right? Because he only removed a Nami. And now, like, he kind of has to Red Rock again. I think that turn you really needed to develop another Whitebeard. I have to assume he didn't have one. Nope, there's Red Rock again, I guess. Guess he did have it. Quite amusing. Sure. Same shit, different toilet. We'll go... I'll just block and toss a Vivi here. Yeah, I'd rather toss the Vivi than the 2K. It's not really useful. Let's go with the Igaram. Nami's not bad. Nami's not bad. I don't really want to Shanks this turn because I want to keep the Shanks for a Whitebeard. I was kind of hoping to see a Chaka Pell here. It is what it is. Take a Nami. There's no reason to play this. Unless we want to swing with this. Don't think I do, though. I think we just play this. Yeah. She's here. She is here. We'll do this one. Let's rush. Shoot Marco for what it's worth. And then what's our split? We've got 8, 8, 9. It's pretty good. 8. I guess I should swing these first, right? Because of Raging Tiger. 2k, 1k? 2k, 1k. Let's go 8. Then we'll go 9. We eat the Marco. Short. 9. I'd rather deal the damage than split with the Vivi here. And I also don't want to swing the blocker. It's nice to just have. We get him down to 1. Red Rock Marco, always a very funny play, but it's not really got him anywhere because he's had to keep letting the Marcos die, either because we can kill them or because he just wants the draws. Like, if we had a Ben Beckman there instead of the Nami, it's even better, right? Because we can bend the Marco. He doesn't get the draws. I think he just needs to establish enough Whitebeards, but this matchup is tough. Because this Shanks kills Whitebeard, it becomes very difficult very, very fast. Does have another Whitebeard, but like I say, we have the Shanks, so that's pretty good. See where he swings. Will he swing into Igaram? I think this is Igaram's last dance. So I might just block with the Vivi. And if he swings into it, I'll let it go. But if he swings life, I'll probably just block with the Vivi and let that go. Not use the leader effect. Because we have a blocker. And then we can get value out of the Igaram as well. We could just Igaram and then play over the Igaram, though. That might even be better. It probably is better. Yeah. Yeah, we can just block and one. So toxic, man. Having this guy behind the Vivi blocker is so toxic. Well, we don't need to block now. We just go no blocker, resolve, and then give a 1k. Or a card. I don't think we need you at this point. I really am enjoying this deck, though. It's very good fun. It's very good fun. And that guy should definitely... He should probably swing leader. It just doesn't matter because we have the Vivi blocker. This card's so crazy. The interaction with blockers and the leader effect is like, it's the best, man. It's so fun. Does pass over. Let's start with Igarum. I'll just take a 1k, I guess. And rest this. Pew! Sure, Igarum can have rush. Get rid of this. So broken, man. 7. No, I'll just swing with this first. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. We're so far ahead, man. We are so far ahead. And it's just getting worse for him. This Nami play, it wasn't as good as if it had been a red one, but it was still very solid early game. He's still got his leader effect. He can leader effect here. We don't actually have any more shanks, so if he plays a Newgate, it will stick now. But our board is so wide that, you know, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid, let me just say that. Yeah, sure. Your turn. Holy Red Rock, Batman. That is 3 Red Rocks in a row. What's the Far Cry guy with with the meme? You know the definition of insanity? Let's toss. So cursed, man. Give me Ben off the top. That's not a Ben off the top. Let's just develop another Nami and just swing. We get a draw. Cool. Bang, bang. Sure. 8. It's just all 8s. Oops, all 8s. Move so much counter that it doesn't even matter if he like Rogers. If he keeps this and then Rogers, we're still fine. All we'd have to count is 2 6s, which is just nowhere near. It's so hard to break through when you are a deck that plays 1 guy per turn. The fact that he's used leader effect there actually kind of makes me want to do a 7. There you go. Now we get to go 8, 9. There's a chance this actually just kills him now. Now that he countered that first one. To be honest. Guessing he was maybe expecting some kind of removal for this Marco. Takes. Can you even counter the 9? He can. The choice you get to either be Mr. Mid-Range or Mrs. Mid-Range, playing all these 5s, or Mrs. Top End, playing the big Shanks, the big chaka pells. If you're on other cards like the big Jimbei, it gives you a nice amount of versatility in the game plan. And the extra search definitely helps with assembling your combos. Although it kind of didn't in this game in particular. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. You got the 4th one! Red Rock! Red Rock! It's crazy, man. This guy's actually on 4 Red Rocks. Yeah, I mean, he whiffed Josie on 6, which was pretty good for us. If he'd have had the Josie on 6, we'd have been in a much tougher spot. For sure. The winning turn, though, was the turn where we played the Beckman on his Yamato, gave it rush, were able to clear the Cavendish. He threw away an extra card there. That was a mistake. But in the long run, 1 extra 1k wouldn't have won him this game. Not even close. The turn where we were able to clear the Cavendish and clear the Yamato, such that when he went into his Newgate turn, he had the Newgate, which was great, but he wasn't able to swing with anything other than leader, and we just kept this Vivi blocker here for the entire game. And if he's only swinging once, you only lose 1 card a turn, which is insane. He probably should have swung with the Newgate on that turn, or the first Red Rock Marco turn. The one where he Red Rock the Nami, that was a pretty bad turn. I'm guessing he just didn't have anything better. But I should have probably still swung with the Newgate to force us to lose one more card. I don't think we could have ever removed it. We'd have just been attacking face, and maybe he didn't have a lot of counter at that point, so he decided that he needed the blocker. I don't know. Hard to say, but yeah, the fact that the Ben turn was able to clear both the bodies was just broken. We didn't get to show off Chaka and Pell in that game, but it is what it is. We certainly showed off Tenko Shanks. Let's try a game into Bonney. This is definitely going to be a going first angle. I like the Mihawk, but I don't like him that much. Okay, we've got the Vivi. If this can find us a target, that'd be brilliant. I mean, that's perfect. Ben Beckman's also nice, but yeah, the Vivi Nami is just so important to have early, I find. If we draw any searches next turn, I'll play them. If not, we'll just swing 5-5, I guess. This is a really nice card, the Sentinel. Yeah, we'll swing 5-5. He might take, but if he does take, he is opening himself up to pudding. It's a nice card that we have in this matchup. No trigger. Cool. Also, if he's playing any Kikus or anything, they're not live yet, which is nice. I know Bonney wants to take aggressively, but... Okay, Bonney wants to take very, very aggressively. At least this Bonney does. We'll take whatever the swing is, 100%. We just want to play our stuff. 6. Yes, boss. Yeah. It's alright. He's got the Sanji, not too bad. And we've got our perfect curve. Incredible, man. So lucky. Minus this, I guess. This rush. 7-5. He can block, he can take, he can do whatever he wants. But if he does take, his leader effect is now online. He's also the most weak to pudding of anyone ever. But that's okay, I suppose. Next time we could probably take out this with the 1-drop, which is cool. We do have a 2k. Terracotta is good. We can probably find another. 5-5. Definitely going to go with the no blocker and a 1k there. We'll give Igarum. Yeah, I think Igarum. 6. What's this going to be for 6? It's not Zoro. That's not live yet. Guessing maybe 6 cost Kuma. 5 cost Borsalino. And then a Don. It's just block and trash off a Chaka Pell, I think. Oh, okay. I see. Because we used our leader effect, he gets to Rayleigh there. I didn't think about that one. Losing the Nami is pretty rough, actually. I didn't think about that. That's my mistake. Deploy this. Deploy Chaka Pell. Yeah, that was a silly decision. I didn't think about that. Just not used to what exactly they're playing just yet. I'm guessing this is probably pretty good. We'll go 2-1. Then we'll go 9-7. Yeah. Yeah, that was a silly mistake. I wasn't thinking about that. I could have just given the terracotta. But I wanted to get the value, right? We didn't see... No, it isn't searched anything, so I wouldn't have... It's always a card I should consider now, though, playing into yellow. Yeah, might be. Might be. He's at 9, which is pretty big. 9-8. I don't mind taking a hit here. It's cancelling 8-8 as well. We'll go... This is not live yet. Having some way to remove this would be good. Let's just counter with a 2k here. Let's take... This actually might not be too bad. We can combo this with either of these. I think the pudding's also not bad this turn, to be fair. A lot of good options. Pudding plus Vivi Nami would be insane if we draw the Nami. But that's only if we draw the Nami, right? It's only if we draw the Nami. I think it's also good. Cool. Ben, does that change anything? whenever attacking leader, we're just attacking board. Ben can remove this and give us an easier time attacking into the Zorro. Try and clear that. Pudding's just also kind of insane. I think we're just pudding here. Do you want to reduce this or this? If we reduce this, it's very easy to remove it with the chaka pell. Chaka Khan. But if we reduce this, we can actually attack with the pudding. I think we reduce this and give a pudding rush. And then go 4 to 4. Looks like if he wants to save this, we have another 4. He doesn't. If I had to play off this, I'd do it, but as it stands, I'm going to go 14 to 9. Remove the Zorro. Most likely. If he wants to give us his entire hand to save it, then sure. And then we'll pass. Seems good. Pudding. My goat. Another Zorro, okay. It's pretty good, but we have the Shanks now, so we're kind of in a really good spot. We're in a really good spot. Can even probably give up the blocker now. 10 to 8. And this is going to be 7, 8, 9. So we always use the leader effect on this one. Toss a Vivi. Ben could be more useful, I think. 8 to 5. Do you want to just block? Yeah, I think I want to block to try and play around Roger just a little bit. Go 9 here. Just eat a card. I lied. $12 here. Eat event. Source's future. It's not a good one. And O'Reilly. Cool. Your turn. I think we just win from here. But you never know. If he doesn't heal. Okay, does he have does he have double heal? Double heal would be decent. That would be pretty decent. He does not. Well, I guess we're taking. If we bend this. If this one Don is the 4K event. We have what, 9, 10, 12? It's pretty likely. And even if he has Roger, all we need to counter is his leader swing. So yeah, let's just bend this. Choose nothing. Give this rush. I'm going 9, 10, 12. If he counters this, we go 9, 7, 7. 7, 7 is better, right? I don't see why not. No, 9, 10, 12 is better. Because it needs him to have 2k, 2k. Yeah, 10, 12 is definitely better than 7, 7. Yeah, and then that's the game. GG's, well played to our opponent. Removal into this deck feels pretty good. I think this deck has some issues, just in general. The pudding was also brutal. I definitely think that was the best play on that turn. He got us with the Rayleigh, though. I was not considering the Rayleigh. He definitely got us with that. But yeah, well played. Let's move on. So thank you for watching. Let me know, what do you think of them games? Do you think this package is worth it? Because I've looked at some lists of what people are sort of playing. And some people are on this. Some people don't think it's very good. I think when you see this curve, man, it's insane. When you see UY Nami into Vivi Chaka Pell on odds. And you do have double searches. And the funny plays where you put the Igarum down and then like hide it behind the Vivi blocker. Very funny. The fact that this guy has power, so opponents' searchers can't battle into it. Very funny. So I do really enjoy this build. Even if it ends up being worse, I think the fact that this gives you a bit more versatility. Because you can still go with your removal game plan. You can go Ben into Mihawk into Shanks. In matchups where the removal is the king, that's still an option. But the fact that you now have this like just big rush draw double attack option and card snipe on 7 into decks that like aren't removable, don't play things that you need to remove, like Emu, for example. This just gives you a bit more varied gameplay into those decks. It gives you more options. Is this list going to be perfect? Absolutely not. There's no way that there is a list that is perfect at this point. But I think if you are an aspiring Vivi player, this is a decent place to start. Things I would look at including, if you were to play not this chaka pell package, the Cavendish, this one, as well as Kobe, this one, are both very, very good draw engines for the deck. You can play them on 4, and then you sort of develop a nice even curve. So you can go like 4 Don Kobe or Cavendish, 6 Don, you can go with the Vivi combo still. And then on 8 Don, you could still play Chaka and Pell even without this 7 cost Vivi. Or you can go Ben Beckman. Rayleigh is another card that people like to play. 8 cost Rayleigh, classic. Removal, nothing much to say. Jinbei is another one that people have been running recently. This is a sort of an alternate to Shanks. I think it is worse because this doesn't help you remove super top end. But you can also play this in addition to Shanks, and very worst case, on your 8 on turn, it's an 8-10 rush, because whilst you don't necessarily have the ability to trash a card, although you can if you have Cavendish on board, and then if you have the Cavendish on the board, and then you play the Jinbei, that's kind of crazy. But you can always just tap your leader to give him rush at the end of the day. So I think that is another way you can just build the deck. If you want to say, no, I don't like Chaka and Pell, or I don't like Vivi, you can go with more of the small draw options, like Cavendish and Kobe, and then Jinbei is one of your top-end options. I think that's quite compelling. There's also this Cobra, who is another 2k, if you want to play a different 2k. You can play it instead of Koza. Koza's not really come up. I could see situations where it would come up. Like playing this on 3 is okay, but it's not great. Another card that's always okay, but not great, is the Sanji. It draws a card, swings in decently. It is a nice 3-don play, but I think you're kind of fine with just the searchers. And you can always split with this searcher 5-5 as an option to have. The 1-don event as well is definitely a consideration. There were turns where I was very much just swinging like 8 into 7, where you could happily swing 7 and then have this 4-don event, 4K event, excuse me. But because you have the leader effect, I don't know, it didn't feel necessary, but in those situations where your opponent is just ignoring board, which is kind of what you have to do with this deck, this could definitely come up, I think. I think this could definitely come up. And it's searchable off all your stuff. So if you want a little bit more counter, you could definitely consider going with this event with very long back. I know someone will probably mention it. This Luffy is an alternate target for this. And the yellow decks, it's alright, but I think this is so much worse than the Chaka and Pell because you don't draw 2. You're just going -2 cards. I don't think this is worth including, again, because it's a brick as well. If this was like a 1k, I think you could consider trying like a single copy of this to bulk up the efficiency of your Vivi. But by the time you drop this, you've had a decent amount of time to try and find the Chaka and Pell. And you're just as unlikely to have the Vivi as not have the Chaka and Pell. So I'm not sure that this Luffy is worth it, unfortunately. This is the other new card from the set. This is definitely not worth it. This card's really bad. This card is just genuinely really bad. Like, don't play this. Don't play this Igurum. Play this Igurum. He's kind of goated. Either way, thank you for watching. Let me know, do you want to see more Vivi content as we approach EB03? We'll be returning to EB04 content with the next video. OP14 EB04. I just really wanted to try these cards, and I'd not seen too many videos on Vivi with this package, so I thought I'd give it a go, see what I think. TLDR, it's alright. It's very alright. I think it's a nice other way to build the deck, but I'm not sure it's going to be the best way just yet. Either way, thank you for watching. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day.